Hello YouTube, this is TheStabbyBrit and we're finally doing something about gaming again! Yay! So this is the video where I finally get around to talking about the Phoenix and the Reaper. I've been meaning to do this for a while, sorry it wasn't done sooner. So these ships have been available for quite some time as part of DLC packages, but they're now available for people who just want to purchase them with bundles. Because, of course, it's fucking bundles. It's always fucking bundles, and you're going to find out why it's fucking bundles very soon. So, I first want to say I don't have a problem with these ships being available by other means. In theory, they're available to players who don't spend anything, but good fucking luck. Now, they don't come with their upgraded forms. If you have the DLC, now or in the future, you only get the basic ship. That I'm not so keen on, because that's blatantly done just to put yet more unnecessary fucking grind into the game, so they can try and sell yet more unnecessary fucking bundles. It's completely anti-consumer, anti-player, and it can fuck right off. Now, here's an example of how much bullshit this bundle system is. I sat down and worked out how much you would probably have to spend to get one of these ships. It takes 450 tokens, and you get at least 2 tokens per bundle, and if you buy 5 bundles all at once, you get an additional 10 tokens. Assuming you are being efficient, you can expect to spend up to 25,875 gold standards. This will cost you around £60 to acquire. Keep in mind, the Dead Man's Chest bundle costs £50 to acquire, comes with the Phoenix, the Grim, and the Shark, and 15,000 gold standards. This is a fucking rip-off. It's a blatant fucking rip-off, and it exists only to rip off the consumer. I'm saying rip-off a lot, but that's just the only way to describe this. It is complete horse shit. Anyway, let's move on to talking about the actual ships. So obviously I can't speak at all about the new special modules because I don't have them yet. But what I can talk about is the ships more generally and my experiences flying them. The Phoenix's new weapon is quite fun. It's a nail gun. Basically it's a rapid firing kinetic weapon with a pretty decent critical chance. Obviously I'm not using it at the moment, I'm using the Eclipse launcher because, well, first of all, it's a healing weapon and I'm an engineer, and secondly, I'm trying to unlock parts for the new Phoenix module, and one of the challenges I got today was to get kills with EM weapons. I have not actually tried any of the Phoenix's new modules, because I think the Phoenix is more valuable to my team used as a dedicated healer. However, I do want to talk about the fact that the Phoenix is still a fundamentally flawed ship. Being stuck at rank 8, it cannot gain access to certain benefits that, say, the sticks can. In particular, the lack of galvanized armor really does hurt this ship. It means that its survivability is much, much lower than it should be. Even with galvanized armor, it is less survivable than a Styx. Because the Styx has, well, first it's faster so it can get out of trouble, but also it has a shield slot. And plus the rank 9 module could potentially help somewhat as well. Now, maybe with the Phoenix drones, that wouldn't matter so much. Or maybe if you built it as a dedicated support ship using the new modules and just focused on protecting a single ally at a time, that would work. But unfortunately, the Phoenix doesn't work that well as an engineer, and I'm really disappointed they never fixed this. I feel like the update to the Phoenix and Reaper was a perfect opportunity to rework the system and give the Phoenix back its galvanized armor. Maybe even just move it to rank 9 would be the simplest solution, and then it still wouldn't be as good as the Phoenix in a raw medic role, because even without the difference in module slots, you know, even if it's still a galvanized armor, it doesn't have the bonuses to direct healing. But as it stands, I don't know. I'm disappointed with the ship. It's not as good as it should be. Now, as for the Reaper, and I'm sorry I don't have any actual gameplay footage. I've not been using it today. I kind of like it. I don't think it works very well as a guard frigate. I've had a lot of trouble actually staying alive in it. But the new modules and abilities are kind of fun, and particularly being able to ram ships is very satisfying. It's often very dangerous, but when you just plow into a destroyer and successfully get a ramming kill because your ramming prow is basically dealing thousands of kinetic damage every god knows how long, it's fun. The new modules, well, first off, the new weapon is the harpoon gun. It's a EM weapon. It knocks your enemies around a little bit. I think they've been tweaking it a couple of times, because I'm sure it was supposed to pull enemies towards you, but it seems like it's pushing enemies away now. So I'm a little bit confused what's going on there. But the modules I am using quite a lot is the new healing module, where you activate it, it creates a force field around you for a couple of seconds, and if that force field's not destroyed, it rapidly restores your shields. It's only got like a 13-second cooldown, so providing you can stay out of the line of fire, you can heal up pretty quickly. It's well suited to a kind of a realign guard build, one where you're going to stick to cover a lot rather than just directly tanking damage. Now, whether or not that's a good thing for a guard, because I would argue the point of a guard is to be tanking damage, I don't know. But the Reaper hasn't seemed to be very tanky for a long time, so maybe it's best just to find modules that encourage people to stop trying to be tanky. The other fun one is the tractor beam. This one's really just for trolling. You lock onto an enemy, you pull them toward you, and if they're a large ship, you will deal additional kinetic damage. It is really satisfying to be able to lock onto an enemy ship like a destroyer and just say, nope, you are not going into cover, you're going to come out here, and the entire team is going to skull fuck you. Thank you very much. So, I use the Reaper a lot in PvE, obviously, fire support missions and such. The Phoenix I mainly use for PvP, because usually nobody on my team can be arsed bringing an engineer. Once again, I'm not able to talk about I think it's the Bastion shield, because I'm probably never going to get it. Which is sad. Again, it's entirely the fault of this new acquisition system. Now, you can get tokens for the special modules. You need 60 tokens, and you can get them for free by completing 3 missions each day. However, these missions, some of them are complete bullshit. I actually gave up. After like my 5th or 6th match in a row which wasn't Combat Recon, I just abandoned the game, logged out, and I'm probably not going to play again for the rest of the day. It's a really frustrating system. I do not like it at all. If the missions were better chosen, I mean, some of them are, for example, get 20 kills or assists with a weapon of a specific damage type. That's fine. Capture 1/2 beacons and win a battle. That's fine, you can do that in PvE. I'm not so keen on being told I have to play in co-op mode, but, I can live with that. But in particular, the covert ops one fucking pisses me off. It's, deal damage to the enemy captain, and then you never get a fucking covert op. It's actually covert ops. Combat recon. Just having to play one specific game mode out of, was it 4, 5 game modes that are available in Tier 3? There's 2 beacon modes, detonation, team battle, combat recon. So there's at best a 1 in 5 chance of getting the mission you need. And that pisses me off. I really do not like that. It's yet more unnecessary bullshit and frustration designed to piss people off until they give in and buy the fucking boxes. And of course the boxes give tokens at half the rate of the ship boxes. So rather than getting a minimum of 2 tokens per time, you only have a minimum of 1 token per time. Once again, it's to spread out the fucking bullshit. It's to increase the amount you have to spend. And I really am fucking annoyed at it. and just the all concepts of people should enjoy the game and spend money to make the game more enjoyable have been thrown out the window. And once again, I hit the point today where I was like, why the fuck am I playing? And the only reason I was playing, I realised, was first off to do grind I didn't want to do, and to get footage to make this video. Well, that's no fucking reason to be playing a game. I could be fucking actually having fun. I've got Warhammer Total War. I've completed a dwarf campaign, a fucking long victory dwarf campaign, which was great fun, and now I'm thinking I should really try the Empire, or Chaos. The fact that Chaos is a Horde faction, I've watched hours and hours and hours of people playing the Chaos faction, and I think it looks really fucking fun. I could be doing that instead. I would rather spend £5 to get something that I know I will enjoy than spend fucking £600 to get something that I should already have for free. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. Yeah, there's been announcements that additional ships are going to be available outside of DLC. Pretty much all the DLC ships are going to be available for single purchase. I am convinced that this is just another opportunity to fuck people over and create yet more bullshit systems, to create more bundle systems, to take advantage of people who don't realise they're actually losing money by only buying what they want, and not just bulk purchasing content. You know what, yeah, I'm done. Fuck this dev team.